Hi, Cass. We're doing it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome and listen. I know we haven't played the intro for so long, but listen. So here's okay, I got story time. Ready for story time, guys? Okay, here's story time. Story time is this. So obviously I've got StreamYard, which for those of you that don't understand what StreamYard is, it's a third-party streaming service where you can use that to stream things to, good morning everybody, you can use that to stream to YouTube, and it has a bunch of little features and little bells and whistles that you can't get through YouTube, which say things like bringing somebody in to join me, which is why I do it when me and Christina have double screens up. But I'm paying for StreamYard. And not to mention, Jenna worked so hard on so many of these cute little graphic design things like the intro and whatnot. I realized we're not even using this stuff. I'm paying for it. Jenna worked hard on it. We're not using it. So, let's just use it. Besides, that's the cutest intro. I love that intro. So there you go. That's why we're using the intro this morning. Now, the other thing we're doing a little bit different this morning is I have got my laptop set up where I usually have it, but I am using my phone to stream the video itself and audio. Why am I doing that? Because I've kind of realized that it's hard to hear the cats in the background. Like you don't get to hear Mittens do his little Benson Boone meows when I have the microphones on. So I'm using my phone because, yes, we're going to sacrifice just a little bit of video quality, but the audio quality more than makes up for it. So that's why we're doing it this way. Not only that, but with StreamYard, I can go through and I can obviously do the fun things like this. Good morning, KD. How you doing? Nice to see you. And Andrea jumped in here this morning and said a quick good morning to Kim, kitties, and everyone. Going to stop at Mom's before feeding ferals at work. Wishing everyone a great day. Thank you so much, Andrea. I hope you have a wonderful day, honey. And then we got Mark jumping in here saying good morning to everyone. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing? And Sarge, good morning, sir. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And then we've got Allie jumping in here. Hi, Allie. How are you doing with the most wonderful avatar in the whole world? I absolutely love it. I'm going to say that every time because I just love it. We got Danielle jumping in here. Hi, Danielle. Good morning. And Lovey Ann's here. Hi, Lovey Ann. Good morning, sweetie. Let's see. Anybody else jumping in here? Oh, yeah. Heather. Hello, Heather. How are you doing? Welcome in, honey. Oh, I'm going to grab the one where she says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, with a little pink wave. Hi, honey. How you doing? Nice to see you guys. So we've got quite the crew in here already this morning. Allie. Oh, and then we got Bruce jumping in here. Hello, good morning, Bruce. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you. Thank you for jumping in here with us. I appreciate it. Oh, that's right, Danielle. Where you are, it's 3 p.m., isn't it? Holy cow. Yeah, it's right now it is 9 a.m. on Sunday morning here. So yeah, we're gonna do coffee and cleanup. For those of you that are new here, again, welcome. Great to have you, great to see you. I think I did my typical thing. Yes, I did. So if you check at the top of the chat section, I'm gonna do this right off the bat so that you guys know. If you go to the top of the chat, you will find a pinned comment. It is from me. It'll be a comment that's from Life with 18 Cats. If you click on that, and this goes for you now and for people watching in the future, please know that if you're watching this on replay later on, you still can do what I'm suggesting you do right now. Make sure that you're clicking on that pinned comment, turn on accept gifted memberships because we have a wonderful, wonderful, very generous group of people here who love nothing more than to get in here and be their own little philanthropists and gift memberships. Okay. So yes, future people, Sergeant, future people. So yeah, so just make sure that you're turning that on because I just want to let you know that as far as my research has told me, according to YouTube, you can only get as many gifted memberships as you have people that have that turned on. Now, as you guys know, we have got over 4,500 subscribers. But what happens is I'm noticing that we can't quite reach 200 memberships because according to YouTube, what it's saying, that out of 4,500 people, less than 200 people have accept gifted memberships turned on. So come on, people, turn on accept gifted memberships. It's a free service. It's nothing. It's not a scam. It's nothing that's going to do anything bad. I know people have are really hesitant to click on links, but I promise you that link at the top of the comment section is really just going to take you to your own YouTube settings. And it's just going to take you directly to the spot where you just turn on accept gifted memberships and you can get one of the gifted memberships when these guys jump in here and start gifting out memberships. So please do that and do yourself a favor, get a gifted membership for free. Otherwise, you can always join for as little as $2.99 a month. If you're willing to. We have got an archive of members only streams. For those of you that weren't here last night, we did a members only live last night. What did we do? We gave Princess a bath. It was quite an adventure. I have Band-Aids, guys. I have Band-Aids on my hand from last night's adventure. So if you're not a member, you missed it. But if you get a membership, you'll get to go back and watch how this happened, how the Band-Aid happened. It was quite the ordeal. Let's see. What in the heck? Wait. What are we doing? Who did I miss? Did I miss somebody? I feel like I missed somebody. Nope, didn't miss anybody. I have to have a conversation about that super chat button with Tigger too, Kim. Oh, yes, I know, right? Oh my God, that's so funny. Danielle, I see you guys are having a conversation about Scotland. You guys are just having this whole huge conversation. So again, please forgive me if I'm looking over here to read your chats, but my camera is here because, like I said, I'm using my phone. I'm hoping that this will allow you guys to hear things like what? That. And Doodlebug. You want to come say hi? Okay, Doodle, say hi. Here's a Doodlebug. Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am Polly Doodlebug. I'm happy to see you here. Oh, kisses. Oh, thank you so much, honey. You're my good girl. Mwah, such a sweet girl. Mitt, would you like to come say hi? Come here, Mitt. Yeah, can you guys hear him? Come here. There's Mitt. I love you too, sweetheart. There's a good boy. This is my Mitt. And yeah, so that's why I'm doing the phone thing today, because I just want you guys to be able to hear. I mean, we've got such a beautiful singing voice, and you guys miss out on that. So next question I get, Kim, why do you get in here on Sunday mornings, and what is coffee and cleanup? That's a valid question. That's an awesome question. I'm glad you asked. Let me explain. So Sunday mornings, come here, you little monster. Come here, you beautiful little monster girl. Look at this beautiful little monster girl. Here's a Hannibal. Here's a beautiful little Hannibal. There she is. She's so beautiful. Look at her face. Look at her little beautiful face. She's so beautiful, guys. She's such a beautiful kitten. So Sunday mornings, we jump in here right off the bat in the morning. And what happens is you guys sit back, relax, grab some coffee or whatever you're drinking, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere and we don't judge, while I do the hard part of cleaning the litter boxes. Yep, that's what I'm doing this morning. And we have 8 of them. However, because a couple of them are really off camera, and one of them's in the kitchen and one of them's in my room, and it just makes for just a very like a lull in the action where I'm just off screen. And now that I'm not using the microphone today, you won't be able to hear me when I walk away anyways. I do the other litter boxes, the one in the kitchen and one in the bedroom, right before I go live. So you guys will be joining me for 6 of the litter boxes. But don't worry, there's plenty of litter box fun to go around. And we will discuss what I'm using, why I'm using it, and if you guys have any little tips and tricks of your own that make life easier in your house, please feel free to share it in chat, because that is how we all learn. The wonderful Jenna once said, if we all share a little, we all learn a lot, which I think is an amazing statement, and I will repeat that forever and ever and ever. Look at this beautiful little face. Look at her beautiful little face. She just a little polydoodle bug. Yes, you polydoodle bug. You're so beautiful, honey. Oh, you're such a beautiful little kitten. Mwah. So yes, so the other thing you'll be able to hear is if there's a scuffle in the background, you'll be able to hear that too. Now I got Polly hair in my face. Oh, watch it. It's purple farm. Is it on right now too? And so we got Lori jumping in here. Lori's watching a double whammy. I'm assuming that she is watching both us and Furball Farm this morning, which is wonderful. I hope you're enjoying both of them. And we have Dawn in here this morning. Good morning, Dawn. How you doing, honey? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. How is my hand? My hand, it is still bandaged, and it's still bandaged up. Yeah, it's still bandaged up. Ow. Mama's got to do the litter boxes, honey. Hang on. Here, get this out of your eye. Puppies in your eye. You got puppies in your eyes. Yes, you do. Okay, Mama's got to do litter boxes. Can I do litter boxes? She is being very funny. She is just jumping on me. Hi, Doodles. Hi, my little Doodles. Yes, my little Doodles. That pile right there is because, like I said, I already did the ones in the one in the kitchen in my room, so I've already swept that whole area. Brought that pile out here to join this pile. So let's get started and discuss what we're doing. As you can see, I got my litter boxes back here. These are not actual cat litter boxes. These are cement mixing trays from Home Depot. The big one right there, it costs about $18. The smaller of the two right here costs about $8. Now, the sizes, just so we know for new people here that have never seen these before. Hi, Oswald. Hi, little Oswald. Hi, little boy. I will put him down and he will jump right back up. Or he won't, because I just pointed it out and I said, watch this. Yeah, he's going to prove me wrong. Okay. Oh, there he goes. Oswald, you're such a silly boy. Okay, don't be dumb. Thank you. So these are both bigger than any normal size litter or any regular litter boxes you're going to get. If it's marketed as a litter box, they don't sell them in sizes that compare to these. So even the smaller of the two is much bigger than the extra large litter boxes you'll find marketed as litter boxes. I have asked many times why that is, why litter companies or just cat companies in general don't offer things that cater to multi-cat households. And I guess it makes sense that they don't want to encourage hoarding and things like that and make it possible. They don't want to make it easier for people to hoard animals, which I understand, but it kind of makes it difficult on us until we go to Home Depot and we find these things. So that's what we're using. That's what we've got. Now, I'm going to empty the smaller one into the bigger one, but run that outside real quick and empty it out, and then I will be right back and we will sweep, mop, and refill and talk about what we're putting in the litter boxes. Hello, Oswald. Hi, honey. Mama's got to get the litter boxes outside. Yeah, you got to wait till we go up front. Can you wait till we go up front, honey? Can you do that? Can you wait? Silly boy, thank you. Okay. Let's empty this one. Into there. What are you doing then, bud? Not Annabelle. All right. I will be right back, guys. Thank you. I'm back. Did they do anything funny while I was gone? No, they all left. They always leave, you guys. I swear they do. Only 2 in the mudroom. Yes, only 2 in the mudroom. Heather, because like I said, I've got 2 in here, and then I've got, the thing is I had 3 in here, and what was happening was 2 of them was getting used and 1 of them was barely getting used. And so I ended up just wasting pine pellets that way, having to dump them all out, and they were barely even used. So I determined that we maybe had overkill back here as far as litter boxes. So now I only have the 2, and it's working out a lot better because they're actually getting used in a very efficient way now. So yeah, that's why we have 2 in here now instead of the 3 that we used to have. Let's get this swept up. And then we will mop this. And mop water today, as always, is going to be a quarter of a cup of bleach with Fabuloso and a little over a gallon of hot water. For anybody keeping track, we're going to be mopping it. That way we get smell good and disinfectant all in one, which is what we desperately need in a house like this. A house with this many keys. I'm in it. What are you doing? Are you a good boy? Huh? Put this out in front. Oh my god, hang on guys, I gotta show you something that's adorable that you're gonna love. Okay, I gotta show you this real quick. Me and Christina went to cheesecake, or not cheesecake, Cracker Barrel yesterday, and I found these and I was like, oh my god, I gotta have these. Look at. You know what this is? These are measuring spoons. And then they clip together to form a kitty. Tell me that's not funny. It's so cute. I love it so much. Okay, sorry, I just had to show you that. It just popped in my head and I was like, I gotta show it. All right, let's mop the floor quick. With our spin mop. Hey, be nice. Be nice now, guys, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big preach, guys. All right. All right, so we are mopping, like I said, with the combination of bleach, hot water, and Fabuloso, lavender scented, if you want me to be specific. That is like, it kind of become my go-to combination for this. It seems to work really well in my house. My girlfriend on Facebook actually just posted a new scent in the Fabuloso world that she found, which I've never seen, but I want to find. But it's like a peach scent, which I'm really, really kind of wanting to try out. Yeah. Oh, really wanting to try out. So I might be looking for that here soon and giving that a shot. Okay, here's the mopping. Let me put this bucket up front. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get our lid boxes. Put these back out here. There. All right, now what are we putting in the litter boxes? Ready? This is what we're putting in the litter boxes. So we've got this. This is stall dry. They were out of PDZ when I went to get some last time, but they had this. It's a little bit more expensive, but this is made primarily out of diatomaceous earth. As we all know, it works really well for litter boxes, odor control, absorption of liquids, and it is also a natural insecticide. Why is that important? Because where I live, and many of you just have said that you have the same problem sometimes, where I live, we have something called fruit fly season. It doesn't matter how much you clean. It doesn't matter what you do or if you leave things out or not. Because, I mean, anybody knows I do not leave fruit or anything on my counters. However, we all get bombarded with fruit flies at some point in the summer, and they're awful. I'm hoping that using the diatomaceous earth stall dry is going to help resolve that problem with my litter box. Because that is a prime place for fruit flies to start congregating. Congregating. Yes. And hi, Debbie. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you. Good morning from wild, wonderful West Virginia. I love that. Mark. I have a few friends that train their kitties to use toilets. One of them even flushed it when it's done. You have to make sure they don't fall in the toilet and get the whole house wet. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I heard somebody came in here one time, we were talking about that, and they said that it could possibly cause them problems in their hips at some point. So it wasn't good for them to learn that. I don't know that that's true. But somebody had said it, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Something about them squatting over the toilet and having to hold that position could give them hip problems later. I just don't I don't see that's, I don't think so. But look why. I'm just a chick on YouTube in a box. Yeah. Don't listen to me. So now the next thing I'm putting in here, as you see, the stall dry, I put a little layer on the bottom. Now I'm putting pine pellets in. This is a brand new bag of pine pellets, and it's a little bit heavy, so I'll show you the pine pellet bag when we get in the living room. I use the pine pellets because, well, again, we're talking about something that's a little bit more environmentally friendly. No chemicals, non-toxic for kitties, and safe, like I said, safe for the environment. I literally love these things so much. You don't need a lot of them. The 40-pound bags are only like $6.99 at Tractor Supply Company. And these, you don't need much because they literally expand to about 3 times their size. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to take these bags out to the living room. Then we'll come back. Let's see. All right, let's cut this light off. Grab you guys. I gotta grab you guys. This is gonna prove to be fun because I'm using my tripod. So let's do this. Let's go. You guys know you're looking down on me. Everybody look down at me. Yay. Let's go. I got kitties. Well, I don't know if you can see. You can't see kitties. Oh no. Wait, hang on, guys. Let's just not do that. How about if we don't? Hang on. I got one hand, a tripod. Yay. Okay. Hang on. I got this, guys. I got this. Don't worry. Okay. Here we go. I figured it out, guys. I got this. Don't worry. We're all going to survive. Maybe. Okay. Here we go. Look at us go. Look at, we made it. We made it into the dot. You know what? I'm so giving up on this. It keeps dropping my camera. There. Stop. Stop doing that. Okay. I'm going to tip you guys down a little bit so you can see. Hi, Christina. But I did. I just Christina, listen. Christina, this is enough. It's enough. Stop it. Goofball. Okay, guys, I tightened it. Okay, I tightened it. I got it. Listen, I don't know how to do this stuff. I'm not. Oh my phone just fell down altogether. Listen, I can't deal with this, you guys. I can't. Christina, help. Do me a favor and just come help me, please. I got one hand. Hang on. I'm going to put you guys right here for a second. Okay, I got one hand, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to put this down a little bit. Tighten this. I know you're not there. I'm so done. Wait a minute, that's what he said. Sergeant. You guys are too funny. Okay, I'm going to flip you guys over real quick. Okay, there. All right. Now, I'm going to try this again. Stop falling. Dina, listen, don't smirk. Okay, I think I've got it. I don't know for sure, but I think I do. I don't flipping know. Okay, how do I tighten this so it doesn't do that? I don't know. Don't fall, you little booger head. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Hang on, I'm gonna put you guys down lower. Show me my baby. You just calm down, sister. Okay. Just listen, Christina, do you not see me struggling right now? Okay, so no, stop. Okay, I hate it so much. I can't. She really wanted to use different B words. Shut up. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Listen, I can't deal with this. All right, here's Gira. There's Gira. Are you happy now? There's Gira. Yeah, I'm having issues, Mark. So this thing, this tripod is not holding my phone the way I want it to. It's making me very mad. It's not funny. Listen, I already tightened the knob. See the knob right there? I did. I tightened it. It won't tighten anymore, and it's still doing this. I don't know what to tell you. Chick, I don't know. I don't know. Just whatever. Hannibal, where are you going? Belly butt, where are you going? It's only technical. I know. Listen to me. Listen to me, Christina. This is what keeps doing. It keeps doing this. This thing keeps falling down. Yes, this is the knob to tighten that. I know what I'm doing there. It does not tighten any more than I've already tightened it, but it is still loose. Why? Because this is a $20 thing. It's not made that well. So yeah, it is on the side, Christina. I hate to tell you, but you're wrong about something. What's the front one tighten? This one? This one right here? Is that the one you're talking about? That. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me untighten it. This one makes it so that this can do this, which is not the problem I'm having. It's doing this. Yeah. So this one is not going to prevent this from doing this. Okay? Oh. I know, like I said, it's a cheap one. I got it one day because it was cheap and I needed to try one and I need to see how they work and I wanted to start learning about it. And this is where I'm at. This is just where I'm at with it. It's very upsetting because I can't get it to work. And this does not tighten anymore. It just doesn't. I'm sorry to tell you. It does not tighten any more than it already is. So now I'm just going to do this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to set this right here on my computer screen. That's just how it's going to go because I don't have anywhere else to put it. Turn it around, then mount it. What do you mean turn it around? Christina, listen. Okay, hang on. What do you mean turn it around? Okay, I'm going to try something. Hang on. So do like this. I'm going to turn it around. That's not going to work out. Hang on. I don't understand what you mean, Christina. Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here helping me? Christina, you should be here helping me. Oh, you know what I could do? No, because if I turn it around like this, then I can't see. But you know what? Hang on. I might be able to do this and then turn this around. This might work. Christina, you might be a genius. Listen, you know what? You're a genius. There you go. I did it. I turned the camera around so now it can't fall that way anymore. Oh my God. Okay, I got it. I got it, guys. Look at me fix it. Okay, it's fixed. It's fixed. Christina, thank you very much. You're a genius. I love you. All right, there we go. Learning as we go. Listen. Barbara gets the comment for the day. Learning as we go. Yes, thank you so much. All right, guys. All right. So right now in here, we have got, who do we got? We've got a Hannibal up here. We've got a Polly right here. Who else do we have in here? Yeah. Now she gets it. Yeah, no, now I get it. I know, now I get it. I got it, guys. I got it. It just takes me a minute sometimes. Please hang on. Just bear with me. I will get it. I promise. Okay, so now we're in the front room. What are we doing in the front room? This is the front room where we have kitty litter box over here in the corner. And we have another one over here underneath Bagheera. So what we need to do now is we need to empty those. And we need to get those cleaned out. The floor swept up. Poor Polly. What do you mean, poor Polly? She's just sitting in the window. She's looking out the window. She loves it. Thank you, Sergeant. Thank you so much. We don't judge. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you judge? Okay. I know you do, Christina. Christina judges hard. She judges all the time. But it's fine. It's fair. But she does. All right. Let's do this. Let's play with technical difficulties long enough. Now let's do litter boxes. All right. So I am just getting everything stuck to the bottom out here real quick before I dump this into the other one and take it out to the garbage can. There we go. So, and as I stated before, because we got so busy this week, these did not get a full clean in the middle of the week like they usually do. So this litter has been used all week, just kind of cleaned up or added to or scooped out, whatever, all week. That's all we've done. And it's not pretty at the end of the week, which is why I have to do a complete cleanup at least twice a week. I don't like making it last as long, but again, we were really busy all week. I did not have time to do this Wednesday night or Thursday night, not with my schedule at work. For those of you that don't know, when I have to work in the morning, I like to be in bed between 7:30 and 8 o'clock because that way I can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm not super tired, and I need to be alert and awake and on my game at 4 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because I'm responsible for driving my crew to the job site, which is usually anywhere between an hour and a half and 3 hours away. And because we're dealing with numbers and we need to be accurate and efficient, I always like to get a lot of sleep. So that's why between doing what we were doing Wednesday night with Christina's house and then traveling on Thursday, I did not have time to come home and do this and still get to bed between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna dump this in the garbage. I'll be right back. Watch mittens in the window. All right. Litter boxes have now been emptied. So now I'm going to sweep this up so we can mop and we can go into the living room. Or fill the litter box and go into the living room. So let's get this done. And again, what you see me doing with the sweeping and mopping, I literally am doing this process at least one time a day throughout the entire house. I go through and I sweep the entire house down, and then I mop the entire house. And again, that's at least once a day, sometimes more than once, it just depends on the day. But the kids are doing, how naughty we all decide to be, that kind of stuff. But yes, at least once a day I do this. I will get back to chat here in a few minutes. Let me get the floor done, and then I'll come check in with chat as we get the rest of the, I'll get the litter boxes ready to get filled again. Hi, Gira. What's you doing, baby boy? Huh? I'm sure Christina wants to see Gira, so there's Gira while I'm doing this. Gira, what are you doing, buddy boy? Huh? Are you just standing there looking? This is his perch. He loves sitting here. This is his favorite place to be. Because he's not on the floor, which he doesn't always like being on the floor. He feels like too much of a sitting duck when he's on the floor. So he wants to be up high. This is his favorite perch to sit and just watch everything. Watch out for that. Watch out, little buddy. Little buddy. Yes, little buddy. Little buddies. What are you doing? I'm getting it. Watch out, buddy. Thank you. All right, let's get this all mopped up, cleaned, inspected, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Here, what are you doing? Buddy. What you doing, buddy? Huh? Doing, little buddy boy. Mama's getting it. Hold on. I know, you're so excited to use the litter box. Yeah. He's like, yeah, hey, litter box. He can't wait. He's so super excited. Hold on here. You get, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Hold on. Buddy. Settle down. Just settle down. Okay. That's it. Now let's get rid of the boxes. Turn you guys this way. No. Stay. Listen, here's what I need. I need a new tripod. I need one that works. Kim had the audacity to try and get me to go to a spooky haunted penitentiary for an overnighter. Me, the most horror-liking person. Listen, we're going to talk about that. You guys remind me when we get in the living room, remind me. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this. You make it sound so bad. You hush. Everybody in here is going to be like, oh my God, that's so cool. Yep, you're the only one. And only one. It doesn't like it. Hang on. As you can see, I am literally putting one big, huge scoop into each one of these litter boxes. So, no, thank you. All right. the step needs in their spots, and then we're going to talk, Christina. We're going to talk about this. Make it sound so bad. You know how many people would love to go with me? Actually, a bunch of people in here are going to be like, I want to go. Okay, that's good. Now hang on. Let me get my coffee. Let me get the laptop. Allie, see Allie would go. I'm coming. Let's go, guys. I'll go, fine. Out, let's go. Come on, out. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna let Garrett stay in here and go potty. No, he gets to go potty. You guys need to leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him go potty for a little bit. Yeah, leave him alone. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unclip this. That's all on the floor. I'm gonna zip this door shut for a little while so that Bagheera has the front room to himself and nobody's in there bugging him while he's trying to go potty. Watch out, Marbles. Watch out, buddy. Okay. So now we are in the living room. This is still not gonna stay. Okay. So what do we got here? I'm off camera. This is what I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna cry about it. You know what I could do? Guys, hang on. I've got, hold on. Hold up, wait a minute. I got an idea. Forgot I got my ring light holder. So let's just put that. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, stay. Do not fall. I'm not even joking you. Please do not fall. Okay. There. Okay, we got the ring light holder. Now we got the phone in the ring light holder. That's going to be good for right now. Okay. All right. So listen, guys. So here in Missouri, we have the Missouri State Penitentiary. Closed down now, but it has been referred to and known as the bloodiest 47 acres in America. It has a lot of history and a lot of supernatural history, okay? It does. It's been featured on many ghost shows, including Ghost Adventures with my precious little Zach Baggins. Yay! And one of the first things I did when I moved down here is that I went to that for an all-night ghost hunt event. It was so much fun. I had a blast, and I've been waiting for another opportunity to go. Well, it turns out that the weekend of the 7th, there's another chance to go, and I want to go. And so I asked Christina, I'm like, you want to go? She's like, no, I'm too scared of haunted houses. I'm like, it's not a haunted house. It is a penitentiary. And it's just, there's not ghosts there, guys. Come on. There's not. I mean, I know people believe there's not. I've been there. It's fun. It's just, it's fun. It's fun and it's historical. But she won't go. So you know what? I will go by myself. I don't care. I plan on buying my ticket today. I'm going to buy my ticket today. And I'm going to go. And I will go by myself. And I don't care. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yep, I'm going to go by myself. I don't care. Christina, you ain't got to go with me. I'll go. I got this all by my little lonesome. Boogly boos. I know. Okay, let me just check chat. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's see. Lexi's here. Lexi says I'm going to be cleaning too, but I'm here. Hi, Lexi. How you doing, honey? Did I miss anybody else jumping in here? I don't know if I showed, I didn't know if I didn't show Angela on screen. Angela, there's your little moment on screen. Hi, honey. Then she mops her face. No, I don't mop my face, Christina. What I do is I broom my face. I broom my face really hard and give myself black eyes. That's what I do. Look at Tiger Money. Look at him. Look at this little wonders. He's a wonders. He's a handsome little boy. He is. You give the totally new meaning to cat house? Yes, I do. Oh my God. I know Dawn. I know Dawn would go. Dawn would go in a heartbeat. I kind of thought about that, but I was like, that's a long ways to go. I mean, it's only Jeff City, Dawn, so it's actually a little bit less time than coming all the way to Columbia, but only by half an hour. I'm just looking through chat. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I asked Greta. She has not answered me yet. Greta is she's got a lot going on because she's getting ready to start back to school again. So yeah. Scarlet Red asks how much they cost. It's actually only $75 a person. Yeah. We have the prison from Shawshank Redemption. Very expensive to go. God, I would love to go. I would love to go to that. Yeah. I wish, yeah, Dawn, and that's the thing. I think it'd be cool to go for the historical stuff. You never know if one day they might demolish it, and at least you can say you saw it. Listen, that's what I'm saying. And I loved being there the first time. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I had so much fun. And this time it's a different group. So the first time I went, it was Ghost Hunt USA that was putting it on. This time it's a different group. And so they're going to have different like areas of expertise and, whatever. And I know it sounds expensive, but you're talking about it goes from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. So it's literally overnight. You get snacks and drinks and everything provided. They provide you with all of their own equipment. So you get to use the EMF, you get to use the heat sensing cameras, the FLIRs. You get to use all of their equipment, their spirit boxes, everything. So they're supplying literally everything you could possibly need, including food and drink for the entire night. So when you think of it that way, $75 is not that expensive because they really have to pay it. They got to have their money for themselves. Plus, they've got to pay the place for the use of the facility for the night. So it's really not that expensive when you think about everything that's included. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah. When Barbara says went on a tour of Alcatraz Island years ago, that would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Yeah, Mark, there's a lot in Minnesota. There's one that I really want to go. I want to go visit one day, and that's the Palmer Hotel. That is the one that I really want to go to. And I swear, someday I will go. I will. All right, let's move the stroller out of here. There's Chilla on the couch right there. Let's get the stroller out of here. Stroller out of here. There we go. Okay, yeah, you can stay in the stroller. I don't care. Just gotta be out in the living room because mom's gotta clean. Yeah, mom's gotta clean up. All right, so in here we have got 2 litter boxes as well. There's one over here in the corner, and then there's one underneath you guys, underneath the TV stand thing. Do you have lots of people that would go with you? Yes, Christina. You know why? Because it's not scary. Stop. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Welcome in, honey. Nice to see you. I know, Allie. Listen, Allie, I wish you could go with me because I think you and I would have so much fun. Ghost Adventures is the best show to watch. I know. Listen, you know what I did the first time I went to the penitentiary? I actually watched that episode of Ghost Adventures first that day, and then I went to the penitentiary and I kept walking around touching things, going, Zach Bagan touched the stone. I was being such a fangirl. It was so stupid. I'm such a goofball that way. This is getting hard for me to bend down and get this thing out underneath there, so now I'm resorting to using the broom to get it out for me. If there are spirits there, they're laughing at folks paying to get in when they just want out. I know, right? You're exactly right. Yeah, I got to use the broom. The litter box nowadays because I'm getting old, man. Bending down is not as much fun as it used to be. Nope. All right, get this and this. We're gonna get these scraped out, emptied out, put the garbage can out there, and then we will work on getting the floor done, getting these filled back up. And I will show you guys the bag. I'm gonna show you right now while I've got it sitting here. I'm thinking about it. So for anybody that wants to know what the pine pellets are, these are the pine pellets. They're Tractor Supply Company pelletized bedding. So that's what it is, and it's a 40-pound bag for $6.99. Christina, what are you doing? Poo, poo, pee, pee. Okay. Yes. Good morning, Heike. How you doing, honey? Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Let's get these all cleaned up. Yes. I made the butt. I made the girl. That one. So just so you guys see, these I want to show you this if you can see it very well. But I want to show you. So these go from being pine pellets into, if you look, sawdust. That breaks apart into sawdust, and that's what you're left with. So that's why I say these will expand to 3 times their size, because as the cats use this and scratch in there, it breaks up those pine pellets, turns it into sawdust, which is usually if you've ever used sawdust for anything, or you've seen sawdust at work with moisture, it absorbs moisture so good that literally, I'm not going to do it right now because these are very well used. I could pick up a handful of this sawdust right now, and I could like do this, and my hands will be perfectly dry. Dirty, yes, but perfectly dry, because even though this is sawdust that has been used many, many times by them, it's bone dry right now because of how well the sawdust absorbs moisture. Just so you guys know. Like I said, I'm not going to gross you out and grab the sawdust because it's disgusting, but I could, and my hand would be dry. I promise you. Chilla, what are you doing? What you doing, little Miss Chilla Chilla? Can I empty these? Thank you, honey. I didn't want to scare you. No, I didn't want to say rar. No rar. No rar to Chilla Chilla. What you doing, Marcella? Are you climbing in the stroller? All right, I am going to go put this, empty this out real quick. I will be right back. Wait a minute. Christina's been a member for 8 months, and she says she used her membership milestone to say, I do what I want. Thank you for being a member for 8 months, Christina. That means a lot to me. It really does. And $1.50 super sticker. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you for showing everybody what a super sticker looks like. I appreciate that. All right, so I am going to go empty these real fast. I will be right back. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's sweep this room real quick, and then we will be going on to mopping, and then we will be going on to filling litter boxes, and then we've got other things to do for the end. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hey, there's a dead scooter. I didn't kill it. In case Jerry watches this later, I did not kill the scooter. I merely found it that way. It's not my fault. I've been being good. I've been trying to save scooters and not kill them when I can. I can't help it if the kitties kill it, though. So for anybody that has a multiple cat household like I do, I don't know what you guys do for your cleaning schedule, or how you guys arrange your litter boxes, or how you guys maintain your households. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or how to do things. I'm just here to say, hey, this is how I do it. It works for me. And a lot of the things that I do, a lot of things that I use, I've actually learned from this channel and from you guys. So a lot of this stuff is not me being clever. It's just me being willing to listen and learn from other people better ways to do things. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't have all the answers. But you know what? I do know. I know where to find all the answers. And that is by talking to people, listening to people, and being open to try new things. That's where all the answers in life come from. Communication, yeah. That is the key to everything in the world. I hear world. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Oh. Do you feel like the bleach fabuloso works better than white vinegar? You know what, Don? I do actually. So I know that white vinegar does a really good job, but as far as disinfecting, like legitimately disinfecting without missing a beat, I just feel like bleach is the better option there. I know that white vinegar does a great job, but I just feel like bleach is probably the best possible disinfectant you can get. Watch out, Lulu. Um, so I guess when and in your house too, Don. So when you're dealing with a household like what we have, the magnitude that we have, there's just so much disinfecting that has to happen in order for things to be sanitary and safe and healthy. So yeah, I do feel like the bleach, and again, the fabuloso is basically just there for the scent and the cleaning property. The bleach is there for the actual um the actual sanitization. And scarlet red, just to touch on what you just said, because that's a very good point. Some people use Odoban. I actually do use Odoban too very often. I love that stuff. However, again, when it comes down to it, yes, Odoban is great for the any kind of smells of urine and things like that. But bleach at the end of the day, again, not only does it help with that, but it also disinfects germs, viruses, bacteria, things like that. So it's not just for the odor control that I use the bleach. I use the bleach because inside these litter boxes and on my cat's paws is bacteria. Why? Because when they use the litter box and they scratch in there, those scratches harbor bacteria. So that's now in their paws. So they're carrying that bacteria all over the floor everywhere. So yes, the again, at the end of the day, now a really good idea would probably be if I just went and got the Odoban and I was doing a combination of bleach and Odoban. That would probably just cure everything. Hi, Oswald. Hi, buddy. Hello, buddy. Little buddy. Okay, here's little buddy. Little buddy. My little buddy. Look at his little buddy. Look at his little buddy. This is what I get when I try to watch now. Video unavailable. This content is available. Try again later. Is anybody else getting that? Or just Heather? Because I don't think anybody else is getting that, right? My favorite thing for actual pee spots is my pet peed for basic disinfecting. I like rescue. Yeah, no, I know. But you told me, Christina, isn't that rescue stuff like $80 for a gallon? Nobody else is getting that. I wonder why you're getting it, Heather. There's my Oswald. Yes, here's the Oswald. Lexi, hey Christina. Christina, can you look at here? I'm gonna put this up on the screen. Christina, here's a good question. Is there any ideas on making life more comfortable for my FIV girl with a cold? Any suggestions, Christina? Christina would be the better one to ask that of. Haunted phone. Come down. Come down. Thank you. I gotta get the litter boxes done. But it lasts forever. It's more like 50. It's not diluted. So a bottle lasts over a year. Really? Okay. Well, I thought it was way more expensive and you're going to go through it a lot faster. But if that's the case, I mean, it's not a bad idea. That's the rescue, right? Well, maybe I should get some of that, Christina. So here's a question, Christina. How much would you use in a gallon of water? Hold on, I'm getting it, baby. I'm getting it, big girl. I'm here, boy. Hold on. I forgot to do this in the other litter boxes. Put some on top. So I'm gonna have to go back and do that after live stream. But I remember this time. Alright. So this one goes back over here. And this one goes underneath you guys. All right, there we go. Yay. Okay, so Christina says Immuquin. Immuquin is a good supplement for URI along with a special probiotic called Fortiflora. So Lexi, this is for you, honey. So there's a little suggestion for you. I hope that helps. And as for the rescue, use 4 ounces per gallon for cleaning, 8 ounces if someone has been sick with something. Okay. And then 1 ounce per 32 ounce bottle for cleaning, 2 ounce per 32 ounce for cleaning up after infectious animals. Okay. Sarge, have a great rest of your weekend, honey. Have a good Memorial Day tomorrow, and we'll see you later, honey. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You're always a great hang. And Scarlet Red says, and I agree. That's a lot of money up front, though. You are 100% right. I get it. I do. I 100% get it. I'm not going to say that there's any easy way to go about that. I mean, I can't think of an easy way to answer that for you. I really can't. It's not like you can just go without buying cleaning products for a whole month in order to save up the money in order to get that. But you're right, it is. $50 is a lot of money. It really is. I'm not going to say it's not. I'm sure there's lots of people in this world that would sit here and go, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. No. Nope. Deborah just asked a good question. Does Feline sleep more than any other kitties? For those of you that don't know, Feline right here. Feline is actually, she just turned 16 in April. So she is the eldest of the kitties in the house. So that's actually a very good question. She does not actually. I think she actually might sleep a little bit less than all the rest of the kitties because she's always, when everybody else is like hanging out, lounging, taking naps or whatever, she spends a lot of times just following me around. She is not, I've been paying attention to her, paying a little bit more close attention to her because I know what kind of things can happen when they get older. They start, basically the equivalent of what happens to humans when they get older and they get dementia. Cats exhibit some of the same things as humans do when they get older. And those are usually your telltale signs that they need to go in and they need to start being seen for what they call quality of life checkups. So I've been keeping an eye on her. I keep a special eye on her just to make sure that that is not happening, that she is not having those kind of episodes, that she's not experiencing any of those things. Christina says Feline's a good kitty girl. No, she is. She really is. Feline, are you a good girl? Miss Meow, are you a good girl? You are such a good girl. Yes, you are. You're such a pretty girl. I love you. Yes, you're so beautiful. Let me take you guys down. take you guys. I'm gonna take the camera to her. Okay, I'm not gonna make her go anywhere. Hang on, I'm gonna turn you guys around. Hold on. You know how this goes with when I'm using my phone. Someday I'm gonna learn how to do this in a very much. Look at there's Sherlock. Hi, Sherlock. Look at Sherlock. Hello, handsome boy. He's like, yeah, I got a scratch. And right here we've got a little Hazelbutt. Hello, Hazelbutt. Hello, beautiful, beautiful girl. And over here we got Oswald. Hello, handsome boy. We got Feline. Hi, Feline. What? What? Pretty girl. That was a beautiful meow. Good job. And down here we've got Marbles. Oh, by the way, they made it through the couch. Yeah, they made a hole. So now one of them gets underneath and see what he's doing right now. He's sticking his head in the hole. But what happens now is that one of them will go underneath the couch and get in there, and the other ones will stand right here and they will fight through the hole. Yeah, I need a new couch, guys. That's the sign of Kim needs a new couch, is when they make a hole and they got a fighting hole. And we got Tiny Whiny right here. Hi, Wanner. Wanner boy. Hello, sir. Mittens, get out of the hole. Mitt Mitt. Mitt Mitt. He's obsessed with the hole now. Okay, we're not going to get anything out of him. Here's Figaro. Figaro, Figaro. Hello, Mr. Figaro's. We got Chilla. Chilla. Hi, Chilla, Chilla. Hi, beautiful. What? Is that so? Stop, stop. No fighting now. No, don't start now, Mittens. Be nice. Okay. And then over here, we've got Amber. Hi, beautiful Amber Butt. Hi, my pretty girl. And down here on the chair, we have Polly. Hi, Doodles. And we've got Perfect behind her. Hi, Perfect Kitten. Hi, beautiful girl. And then up here, we have Belly Butt. Hi, little Bell Butt. Chilla, be nice, honey. Hey, Chilla. Hey, guys. No, be nice. Chilla, be nice, honey. Please be nice. It's okay. He's just looking at you. Figaro. Figs, don't look at her. Hey, don't look at her, sir. Don't look at her. Leave her alone. You know it's bothering her, and that's why you're doing it. Stop. But there's Hannibal. Hi, Belly Butt. Where's the beautiful little Bell Butt? Look at her. Look at that beautiful little Belly Butt. Why are you turning with your little duct tape on? Stop. Look at that Belly Butt. She's so pretty. Look at the pretty face. Yeah, she's a beautiful girl. So should I worry about Panda? He sleeps a lot at 15. Okay, so Deborah, I'm going to tell you this. If you feel like Panda is acting out of sorts and it's cat comedy, you're right, Angela. If you feel like Panda is acting out of sorts, because here's the thing, you know Panda better than anybody else does. You know how Panda should be acting. You know when Panda's doing something different. I would suggest that you check with your vet. Take Panda to the vet and say, hey, Panda's doing a little bit different thing, and I just want to make sure that he's okay. Because, you know, when they get to be their teenage years, that's usually when you want to start looking into the, ouch, ow, that was my skin, sir. That was my skin. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's when you want to start going, okay, maybe I should start taking them to the vet and just see what the vet says. Just check their health, check their, you know, their quality of life, their happiness, all that fun stuff. And just make sure you're on top of it all the times. But yeah, that's a good question. I would strongly suggest that if it's something that's out of character for him, take him to the vet, have him checked out, just be on the safe side. That's a great question, though. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera back around because I'm going to put this back up here where it belongs. Maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. Listen, I got to do things here. Get the phone on the holder. There we go. Okay. And Sarge says, I'm still listening in while I ride the lawnmower. In so far as corners of furniture, I have a solution. I have Western rustic furniture. When my cats wore out a corner, I padded the corner with leather. It blends into my motif and gives them a scratching problem solved. So here's the other thing. That's actually a great idea. That, or I've also seen people go to the carpet store, go to carpet stores and get carpet remnants, just those like the Berber carpet. You know what I'm talking about? The really short stuff that works good for like a scratching post. I've seen people go and get that stuff and attach that to, you know, those pieces, just chunks of carpeting, and they just cover up the corner with it and use some kind of really sticky, double-sided sticky tape that's meant for that stuff or whatever they use. Yeah, not anything different, really just concern. And again, Deborah, if you really are concerned, listen, if it's a concern to you, I would strongly suggest you don't have to have something dramatically wrong in order to warrant going to the vet. These are your babies. You go to the vet whenever you feel like you need to go to the vet to make sure that they're happy and healthy. So if it's something that's concerning to you, go in. Yeah, Angela, Angela says then go in. I would say the same thing. Just go in, just tell the vet that you just would like to just have some reassurance. And most vets are going to be like, no problem. And they appreciate the fact that you're that good of a pet parent that you want to bring them in. So yeah, they're more than happy to help you out. So great questions though. Okay. So I'm kind of killing time here and letting the floor kind of dry out a little bit. Yeah, I'm letting it dry out a little bit. So I think I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on. I'm going to where's my just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I was going to do something, but I'm not. I guess I'm not doing it. I'm not doing what I thought I was going to do. I think this should hold just fine, right? Yeah, it should. It is, Lori. That's exactly what I was doing. I was letting the floor kind of dry out a little bit before I go grab those and do that. But since you asked, I'm going to, hopefully this does not fall, guys. Hopefully. Everybody cross your fingers that this does not go badly. Okay. This is where I can put it. There. Okay, I'm going to go get them. Hold on. Hold on. Hang on. I'm getting the stroller's in my way in the hallway. Hold on, guys. I got to put the stroller back out here. So it's no longer in my way. And I do keep this out here for a reason. I will talk about that in a minute. Let me go get it. Hi, what now? Hello. I'm getting it. I know you know what's up. What? I know. Come on. Now you guys can hear them now. Okay. Be nice now, guys. No fighting. You guys gotta be nice. Here, calm down. Here. Okay, settle down. Little pea. Here you go. Here you go. Yes. Here, good one. Hey, man. You should go on the floor, sir. I don't know why you think it's okay to be hanging out up here. Do you guys hear them screaming for treats? They're insane. They're legit insane, guys. I'm gonna take you guys down so we can take a tour of kitties. Okay, take a tour of kitties. All right, we got Gira up here eating his treaties. We got Pebbles up here eating her treaties. We've got Princess, who is so soft and pretty and smells so good now. Kitties doing treaties. They're all just silently chewing. Holly's up here. Clean, you have treaties on the couch. Clean, you have treaties on the couch, honey. Look, Clean. Fleeing. Treaties on the couch, right there. Now Tater Tot's gonna get them with you. Yeah, eat your treaties. Fleeing. Fleeing. What are you doing? Fleeing. Why are you trying to get me? Hey, no fighting, please. No arguing. You guys had treaties. You guys are just, that's fair. Princess, you have one on your head. Come here. You have, oh, there it goes. It fell on the floor now. Never mind. Okay. And Pebbles is still eating hers up here. Mittens left a whole pile of them right here. Get them, Doodles. Get them, Doodles. Go ahead, Doodles. You can have them. You found them. You get them. Yeah, that's right. Choo choo. So everybody got treaties now. Yay, treaty time. Good job, guys. Good job. Be nice, please. No fighting. Ladies, there was plenty of treats to go around. I don't want to hear any. No. Hey, Oswald, here. Look it. You know what we're going to do? Here, I'm going to solve this. Here, Chilla, take it. Nope. Chilla, let Chilla have it. Leave it alone. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Deborah, could you get him a little beta tank to look at? Maybe that would perk him up. Hey, that's a really good idea. That's an awesome idea, Dawn. That I would have never thought of that. That is a fabulous idea. When you have a cat that's by themselves and you want them to have some kind of entertainment, or friendship, yeah, beta tank. That is a fabulous idea. I love it. I know, you guys, listen, I'm not trying to make anybody dizzy here. I'm just trying to manage my life. Makes me dizzy too, so I'm sorry. Sorry. So these Band-Aids are like popping up. Okay, so guys, we've got all the litter boxes done. And we've got treaty time done. And what else do we do? Hold on. I gotta see what we did. What did we do, guys? Okay, I'm gonna put the treat box away real quick. I am also gonna give Silva a couple of treats real quick back in her little hidey hole. So give me 1 minute, guys. Okay. Yay. So anyways, guys, so there we go. We did it. We did another Sunday morning. We're through another Sunday morning. He likes the laser toy. That's awesome that he likes the laser toy. I'm glad. I think you're getting some good ideas in here. I really like the beta tank idea. I do. I gotta say. I'm just checking chat, make sure I didn't miss anything important. So guys, again, this was just kind of a this is what I need. This is what I need in my life. Are you ready for this? Okay, so somehow I need to figure out a way to use I need to figure out a microphone situation so that I can just use my laptop the way I'm used to using my laptop with my webcam, which I really like because I just spent $130 on it. I need to figure out a microphone situation that allows me to use the microphone and you guys still be able to hear the background noise very well, as well as you need to. Like with my phone, I know you guys could hear the kitties meowing. That is very important to me. You guys should be able to hear the kitties meowing because they're like the center point of the channel. And with my microphone, my little lavalier lit microphone, they don't pick up the background noise at all, hardly. And so you guys miss out on all those little sounds. So now what I need to figure out is I need to figure out a way to get a microphone that is portable for me to use. Like I don't need a stand. I don't need one on a stationary stand because I move around too much. I need one that I can put on me that is portable, but is also strong enough and powerful enough to pick up background sounds. I know it's going to be an expense, but if it makes this better for everyone, me and you guys, then I'm willing to figure out how to settle that expense. So that's what I'm in the process of trying to figure out, how to get a microphone that is portable and powerful enough to pick up all the kitties' little meows and stuff in the background as I'm working. So I have the same issue. Dawn says, I got that new one, but it sounds like crap on my new videos. Yeah, I mean, listen, we'll have to just, both of us have to look and look and look. And then when we figure it out, let the other one know. We'll figure it out eventually. We'll become pros at this, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, guys. So what did we learn today? Anybody want to jump on the what did we learn train? Anyone at all? What did I learn today? I learned. What did I learn? I'm trying to think of what I learned. I learned that Christina's a wuss. Christina's a wuss in so many ways. But then Christina is like the strongest person I've ever met and the bravest person I've ever met in other ways. Yeah, she is both the bravest and the biggest scaredy cat I've ever met in my life. Yeah. Does Oswald still pick on Bagheera? If I'm not paying close attention to them, yes. Oswald and Mitten still pick on Bagheera. Yes. So I just have to keep an eye on things and make sure I manage things accordingly. Yeah. I know there's a delay, so I'm waiting to see if anybody else learned anything today. Did we not learn anything today, guys? Did we not? Was today not a learning day? Probably not. It was pretty, listen, you know what? It's one of those days where it's like rainy outside and overcast. So it's like, I kind of just want to just crawl back into my jammies and curl up on the couch with the kitties. Cleaning supplies are per preference and cost. Yes, you are 100% right, Scarlet Red. And just to go along with that, and nobody can judge anybody for what they do. And as long as they're taking care of their kitties and everybody's happy and healthy, you don't have to have the best of the best of the best. You just have to do what you need to do in your house. Remember that. Nobody's judging. Dawn says my coffee is not enough today. Speaking of coffee, we learned that Kim needs to figure out her audio quality. Yeah, Kim needs to figure out her audio issues and fix it. Oh, you know what else I learned? This is not something I learned today, but this is something I'm learning that I'm just going to fill you in on. So my TV, for those of you that don't know, my TV is right behind where you guys are sitting right now, and it's brand new. And I did not remove the protective film off the front of the TV. Glad I didn't, because my cats are sitting on the buffet hutch right in front of the TV, and I have found out that a couple of them like to back their little butts up to it and do a little spray on it. So I will not be removing the protective film from the front of my TV, because as long as that's on there, my TV screen stays nice and pristine. Danielle says, I need another cup of tea. Really tired today. All right. I hear that. Allie says, I love my tea too. All right. Deborah says, but Feline is a healthy 16-year-old cat. Yes. And Deborah says, Barbara says, tripod troubles. Yes, Kim needs a new tripod. Yes. I kept mine on just in case my cat sprayed. Yeah, that's exactly what I know. Give Feline kisses for me. Listen, I can do that right now. Feline, have kisses? Mom, have kisses? No, I don't have anything in my hand. Come here. Have kisses? Mwah. Kisses from Deborah. Yay. Kim needs to add more to her list. Angela, what do I need to add? What should I add? Angela, tell me what I should add. Tell me what I should add, and I will add it. Listen, I like Barbara. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yes, tripod. I need a new tripod. That's all there is to it. So here's the thing. You know what, I did something that I really shouldn't have done. When it comes to the equipment for this channel, I thought I could get away with a cheap tripod. Maybe a tripod, I don't know, Angela. That was so funny. Okay, you got me on that one. Good. That's a good one, Angela. Okay. I will do that. I will do that. Don't forget, guys. So here's another thing. I just want to remind you of something. If there's something that you want to help out with, and please understand, I am not telling you that you have to. A lot of these things I offer because people have asked, because they really want to help out, and I understand that, and I'm not ever going to turn down help. But I just want you to know, I am not here saying I need you, I want you guys to do this, whatever, because you guys have your own things to take care of. However, if you are in a position and you would like to help, if there's something that you want to help out with and it's not on my Amazon wish list, please remember, I have a P.O. box as well. So you can get something that's not on my Amazon wish list and send it to the P.O. box. That is always an option. So if there's something not on my wish list, instead of, you don't have to wait to tell me, hey, put this on there. So like the tripod thing, Angela, that's what made me think of it. So I'm not telling you what to do. That just made me think of reminding you guys of that. I do have the P.O. box. So if you find something and you go, hey, I would love to send this to Kim and the kitties to help out, but it's not on her wish list, there you go. Kim, when do you do the prison tour? Will you be videotaping? Okay, so Barbara, that's a great question. That's a fantastic question. So the prison tour is the weekend of the 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I will not be videotaping because that's not allowed. Still pictures are allowed while you're there. Videoing is not. So I will be taking pictures and I will be sharing them afterwards. But yeah, no, that is one thing they don't allow. They don't allow videotaping, and they obviously do not allow live streaming. So, yep. So but I will be sharing the still pictures afterwards, and if I catch any kind of anomalies, I will obviously be sharing those. I don't anticipate that happening. It didn't happen last time, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no problem, Barbara. Thank you for asking that question because I forgot to say that. Charlie, hi, Charlie. How you doing, honey? I'm so glad you got a chance to jump in here. We're just about to get out of here, but thank you for jumping in here anyways. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the replay of this morning. We had some technical difficulties. We had just difficulties, and we had some fun. And now we're just discussing a couple things. So my plans for this week, this upcoming week. Tomorrow is obviously Memorial Day. I might jump in here with a live stream tomorrow. It looks like Lulu might be needing a bath here soon too. So I might jump in here and do maybe a Lulu bath. Now that I know I can use my, now that I'm kind of figuring out that I can use my, what is it called? My ring light as a phone holder. I might actually be able to bring that into the bathroom and prop that up so that it actually tips down and looks right into the bathtub. So we'll have a better viewpoint this time. But yeah, so maybe we'll jump in here and do bath time for Lulu and Bagheera tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Just have to keep an eye on things. Otherwise, we'll see what happens this week as far as trapping is concerned, and we'll see what happens this week as far as extras. I do have another short that's going to be going up today that has to do with last night, so keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, guys, please have a very safe and enjoy a safe Memorial Day. Enjoy your day off, and yeah, see you guys next time, I guess, right? I suppose. Listen, I'm trying to be Jenna today. It's just now I'm just stalling. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. And I'm sure I'll see you. Tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I will. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and having a good time. And love you guys. See you next time. Bye.